Hey everyone! Welcome to the Women in Science and Engineering, or WiSE 12 Chapters page. We are so excited to have you here and to have you participate in all of the awesome activities that we have planned for you today. This will serve as an instructional video to help you prepare for activities so that we can help you out to the best of our abilities during the live video chats. We will be doing two activities, one that's science-based and one that's engineering-based. Our first science activity is creating magic blooming flowers, and our second, engineering-based activity is building tall towers.
This video is going to teach you on how to make magical water blossoms. But before we begin, there are going to be some materials that you need. The first one will be these templates that you can print out at home using regular printer paper, and they're the flowers that we're going to be making today. The one that I've chosen is the daisy. You're also going to need a bowl or a plate that can hold some water, some scissors, a permanent black marker, and some markers. Step 1. Do you see how there are 4 flowers here? You're going to want to cut along the dotted line around each one of these squares. There is template 1 with the letters and template 2 without any letters. If you don't want to learn how to fold a folding flower, then you can just stick with template 2 and start coloring. However, if you would like to learn how to fold one, you can start with this one, with the letters. So the first step would be to fold along A in half, along the dotted line, just like this. Then you're going to fold along the letter B. So if you look here, there's B here, and the line goes down like this. That's one B. There's also a B on this side. You're going to want to fold it this way along B as well. Once you do that, it looks like a little heart. Once you have your folded flower, you can look at the side that has this black outline. These are your petals, and you can cut along this line and then fold it all out. Once you fold it all out, you have your flower. And then you can begin coloring. So to start coloring, you're going to grab your markers and color all over one side of your flower. Then, on the other side, you're going to use your permanent marker and draw the inside of your flower. Then, once you have that done, you're going to see that there's still the dotted black line. What you're going to want to do is fold down along that black line for all of your petals, just like this. Once that is all done, it is going to look like this. And now you can grab some water and put it in your bowl. Once you have your flower and your water, you're ready to see the magic. So you can just take your flower and put it in. And just like that, it unfolds. As the flower touches the water, you see that the purple spreads through. The black doesn't spread. Pretty cool, right? So how this works is that your markers are made out of water. The water in the markers works well with the water in your bowl. However, the permanent marker is made out of oil, and oil and water do not mix. And that's why you see that the details on your flower stay the same. And just like that, you have your magical blossoming flower. And that was activity 1, magical blossoming flowers. And now it's time for activity 2, where you get to build something really cool. Let's go!
For the second activity, we will be building tall towers. For this activity, we will be using common household items, and all you will need is tinfoil and tape. However, if you don't have tinfoil and tape, alternative sets of items that you can use are spaghetti and marshmallows, or toothpicks and marshmallows. We're pretty lenient here, and we just want you to understand the basics of tower construction. The overall goal of this activity is to build a tower as tall as you possibly can using only these 2 items. To make things a little bit more interesting, try and set a time limit to see how high you can build a tower in 15 minutes. So I'm going to get started. For my example, I'm going to be using tinfoil and tape, since it's what I had readily available at home. So for those of you who do choose to use tinfoil, please be careful with the sharp edges of the tinfoil box. To have a strong standing tower, you want it to have a strong base, so that it can support the weight of whatever materials you add on top of it so it doesn't collapse. So I'm going to do that. Hold on, let me move this so that you can see what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to do that by making sure that the base is attached well to the table with lots of tape. So this is going to be one of my pillars that'll make up the base. So pillar 1. And now I'm on to my second one. So, as you can see, I'm using lots of tape to stick it to the table so that it doesn't collapse on me later on, because that would be very bad. So, yeah, one of my tips for you guys is to make sure that your connections are strong by using lots of tape. So in regular towers and bridge structures, different types of shapes used for construction help strengthen the structure. For example, triangles, well, this is my version of a triangle. Triangles are very commonly used shapes in towers and bridges because they don't collapse easily. If you picture the Eiffel Tower in Paris, it actually has lots of tiny triangles in its structure to help strengthen it. So I'm going to try and use a triangle in my tower. If I can get this taped on. So yeah, I'm going to keep building this tower, and I'll show you the finished product in a bit. Alright, see you soon. So this is my tower. As you can see, I have a triangular prism leading up here, and I have my triangular structure that I showed you guys earlier right over here, and moving upwards from that triangular structure, I have a triangular pyramid sort of thing going on, and I think that this helped make my tower a little bit sturdier. So I'm just going to move my camera angle so that you can better see my tower. Let's see. So yeah, and up here I kind of just added a tall column for fun to give it that extra height, and at the very top I added just a ball of aluminum foil because I thought it was fun. But yeah, I think I did this in less than 10 minutes, and this was honestly my first time ever making a tinfoil tower. I had a lot of fun with it, so I know that you guys can do even better. I can't wait to see what your towers look like and to see what materials you end up using. If anyone comes up with any cool tips or tricks that help make their towers strong, please let me know because I'd love to know all about it. Don't forget to join our live chat so that we can see what your towers look like, and feel free to email us photos of your awesome designs of both your magic blossoming flowers and also of your towers. Let me know how it went for you guys. I'm super excited to hear all about it. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we look forward to hear from you soon.